I'm from, cause you know you can't go leave your gun in the car, dick. Nigga like me walk down on your ass, leave you stuck in the sand like a motherfucking starfish. Where the bat was at, I'm trying to smoke some.
All right, man. So we here with the man, the myth, the legend, Tyree Saunders. What's going on, man?
What's good? What's good?
Here on the pull up interview series, man. So just checking in with you. How's everything going?
Everything going good, man.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here. Appreciate the chance and opportunity.
For sure. We're happy to have you on, man. For sure. So we just wanted to check in with you, see how the season was going. How do you feel like your season's going so far? You know, with high school. Your senior year.
Senior year, man. We kind of on a rocky road, man. We trying to finish it out strong, though. Like, we had a tough start in the beginning. I was hurt the first 2.5 games of the season, so I wasn't there to help my teammates.
Yeah.
And we took a couple early losses that kind of, killed our momentum or killed our mindset. So we're just trying to get a win, just try to get back on that winning trail, and just try to finish the season out strong, just leave it up to the system, wherever happens.
Okay. So just persevere and control what you can control.
Yep.
Understood. All right. So since I talked to you last, man, you were a USF commit, now turned Virginia Tech commit. So just tell me about the process of getting your offer to USF and then deciding, hey, I got another one that came in and making that change. So what led to that decision?
What led to that decision was just Virginia Tech. It was like a great school. They got a great history, great program. The coach there was on me a lot. I feel like USF they kind of tailed off of me towards the end. And, they was recruiting me as it was before I committed. So Virginia Tech.
So you say USF kind of tailed off?
Yeah, they kind of just tailed off. So I don't know if they was looking at other people. I know that because they have recruit other people, I feel like I wasn't getting the same attention.
Right.
And Virginia Tech, they were a great school, great program. And I don't know, I just feel like I had a good opportunity at Virginia Tech, and I couldn't pass that up.
Yeah. And it ain't been a star wide receiver at Virginia Tech for a while, man, in the ACC. So that's exciting. Okay, awesome. Who would you say that you model your game after? So who's been your role model coming up, and who do you feel like best suits your game, or do you? I'm
gonna say Odell Beckham, cause we around the same height. So he like 5'11", 6 foot. I'm like 6 foot, so I feel like and I'm fast. I feel
you
like
looked a little bit taller when you came in. You looked about 6'10". Maybe I'm just short, but yeah.
I'm still 6 foot, but I like how you play. He got that swag, that confidence. He try to make the best catch possible. He might make a one hand there. And I try to model everything. He got good feet. Where I feel like he's one of the top 3-4 receivers in the NFL right now. So I just model everything he do. Cause he's close to my height, size, and I feel like I can relate to him a lot.
That's a fact. He's on the culture too. He's always on that always on the wave. So
he always turned.
I feel you on that. You see, he had the what was he wearing? The those watches in pregame.
Man had a 300K watch on big money.
Big money. That's what you know. That's swag. That's swag. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. So I know you're still in the midst of it. I know we touched on it a little bit, but just for I would say up and coming football players around the country and Duval County specifically, because just now, man, I feel like Duval is just now starting to get the recognition that we've always had athletes come out, but it's kind of been quiet. It's been like, this guy went here or this guy went there. So just talk about what the recruitment process is like, and what are some tips that you would say or give to the next Tyree Saunders or a young guy coming up.
I say, man, just work hard, man. Work hard and connect, make network, get to know people, get to know coaches. I got my first offer through another coach who was at a different school. I had my film, of course I had good film. He sent my film to the coach. Coach, hit him back, and boom, got me my first offer. That's right after my junior year. I got my first offer like 3 weeks after the season ended. And I was at a different school, and he's just good friends with my dad through coaching. He just had me for my film. He sent it off. So I say, coaches, get to know coaches, cause you never know who they know.
Right.
So I just say, network, keep working hard, make play. Plays always gonna get you there getting film. But like if your school not, getting recruits into colleges, ain't nothing wrong with asking another college, another school or coach, can you look out for me? Like most people in the city look out for you.
Right.
707, that's also so. Just like play the work, play football, grind, get your film right, network, and of course play 707. Go to all the camps possible. Not college camp, but go to rival 3-strike camps.
I feel like those camps are kind of the key, now. That's what I'm starting to realize.
Yeah, because before I went to the rivals camp, I had 10 offers, which nothing wrong with 10 offers.
Right.
After I went to ride a ball out, they had wrote me an article. I got 7 the next day.
Whoa.
So it's like the next that couple days coming.
Yeah.
But like if you ever could get you in them camps again, know somebody who could get you in the camps, get in them camps. Now you already got your offer, you already bid time. Of course you don't got to go, but like you're looking for that other offer. Like he really look at. They say they don't.
Yeah.
Some schools really look at it. So I say work hard, send your film off, send it to all the little scouts, the 24/7 rivals. They text back most. I know some of them don't text back, but you hit up a certain amount of them, they'll text you back and they'll just try to get you in.
So would you say sending your film off personally is probably one of the best ways as well, and kind of trying to find a stream of communication, trying to find that plug basically.
Yeah, we got Twitter, so almost every coach, scout, 24/7 rivals, all of them on Twitter. So I ain't do it a lot, but I know some people who all you gotta do is send their film to their messages or put it under a certain post, and and sometimes get looked at, sometimes it don't, just hit and miss. But like I said, most come back to networking. Who you know, who knows you. So if you got good film, you send out to one scout. If he posts an article about it, then now the other scouts gonna know about you. Then they gonna follow you on Twitter. Right. So it's like a network. I feel like more of a network thing now. Just getting to know. If you're not a big time big time athlete or know a lot of people, network. Put yourself out there. Like you don't need a coach now these days. Cause call everybody. You can just get your film. You got good film. Good film gonna always do all the talk. Your coach don't gotta call everybody in the country. So if you got good film, post it on Twitter. Just get your friends between. Somebody in college, he always a good lookout. So I just network mostly. If your coach not putting everybody in college, making all them calls necessary. I feel like
right. So and I feel like that was what's different in this generation now than when I was say 9-10 years ago. We didn't have we weren't on Twitter, we weren't on the gram, we didn't have the stories, we didn't have none of that. And I feel like that's an awesome tool nowadays, man, to get kids because a lot of kids fall through the cracks, man. And there's some good athletes out there. Yeah. And I feel like now, of course, like you said, film is everything, but just, some people might not get to see your film because they're, you're under that stat, but that's a good tip. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. What drove you to play football in the first place?
My dad played football.
Okay.
I started when I was 7. Once he put me in my first year, I took off. Playing quarterback. Of course, the son always played quarterback majority of the time. Right. And it was just fun. My favorite my favorite player of all time was Michael Vick. Okay. So kind of crazy. I'm going to BT. He went there, and I wore 7 because of Michael Vick. Mm-hmm. My dad didn't wear 7, but I wore 7 because of Michael Vick. All quarterbacks, I'm like, Michael Vick played quarterback. Mm-hmm. I gotta do what he did. So I just everything I saw him do on TV or YouTube. I don't think YouTube was out, but anytime I seen him, whatever he did, I tried to do it in the game. Turn my mind to up. So it was just that what got me into football, and I loved it. I played basketball as well, but football was just mostly because my dad was in it. So I got to do better than him. It was also a competition thing. Okay. Too.
So I know I saw some highlights that you playing basketball. You're a pretty good basketball player too. So is that something that are you playing basketball this year for your school or okay?
Yeah, I will be playing basketball my last year. I was thinking about leaving. I was real close thinking about it. Then I thought about a couple years from now, I don't want to regret not playing basketball because I really love basketball. So might as well play one more, take a shot at state, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to be back in my head dang, I should have played. So I was like, you know what, college is gonna be there. I'm good. I got my offer guaranteed. Just go play basketball one more year and go home to college. Okay. So by the way, if you don't know, he goes to First Coast High School in Jacksonville, Florida. So come check us out.
Yeah, man, be on the lookout for him. All right. So another thing. So what? Everybody got to get turned before the game, right? Yeah. Everybody got, you got to get in that vibe. You got to get going. Yeah, so what is your pregame rituals and then going into your pregame playlist? What you got?
My pregame ritual, so for us, we got to go straight to film because, we go straight to our coach's office. So, of course, we can't have no help. He talking, going over the game plan, just going over the final touches, I say. Right. So, we ain't listening to music before this. So, we watching highlights or we watching film of the other team or we watching ourselves. So we in there for 30, 40 minutes, boom, then we go eat. Mm-hmm. So then I put my music on.
Pre-game meal.
Pre-game music. So we all sat at the table at the cafeteria. And I started with, I'm a different person. I try to get in my game mode. Mm-hmm. So I started with, Young Boy a lot. Then, we go from there all the way down to the field house. Then play music again. Then we got a speaker. So, once them boys on the speaker, kind of hard to hear your music through them. So by then I kind of take my earbuds out. I listen to what they're playing on the speaker.
When you're on the field?
Yeah, no, we got to speak in the locker room.
Oh, in the locker room, okay. Y'all get turned.
Yeah, we get turned. Okay. So we in the locker room, boom, then we'll eat, not eat, then we'll go get our game plan, get ready. Then 10 minutes before we got to go on the field, I go get stretched by one of my coaches. He do physical therapy, so he know all the stresses. Yeah. So I put my music back on, play some turn up songs.
Okay.
Then he'll get me right. Then it's time to go in the field. Then mostly hear music in the stands. Music from the speaker. So that's all it is.
Okay, that's dope. And then so your pregame music. You say NBA. Getting into a little bit of that. Okay. Okay. I know a lot of people wouldn't ask you this, but say football. Football is always the 1, 2, and 3 third option, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you see yourself doing after football, or what do you see yourself majoring in college, or what are your interests outside of sports?
Outside of sports, TV productions,
okay,
and communications, basically kind of the same thing. I kind of want to be like ESPN analyst. I want to be around sports,
right?
So like if I wasn't playing sports, I like talk about it, be a reporter, whatever they let me do. I know I'm gonna get my degree in communications,
okay,
and I'm gonna get a business degree. Ain't nothing wrong getting that.
Absolutely,
that always helps. So those are my two things. I look around, just be a sports analyst, reporter. I just love sports, so I want to be around it.
Okay, so you just want to stay around the sports. Okay, I'm with that.
I like talking about sports. I know a lot of stuff, mostly about it, so I like to talk about it.
Okay, awesome. All right. What do you feel? What do you feel is the biggest thing that you need to work on going into your freshman year at Virginia Tech? What's Tyree's biggest thing he's got to work on?
I gotta get bigger and stronger. I feel like take his college game, everybody more faster,
right,
stronger. Upperclassmen. If I do want to get on the field, I gotta be able to take a hit.
Right.
They'll just be able to look at the part. I
just be ready.
Like skinny.
Yeah.
So I got I feel like to get stronger, get faster. I'm already. I feel like I'm one of the fastest in the city, but the college speed, like I said, is faster. So get stronger, get my body right, build. Stay healthy. Play all 10, 11, 12 games. College games are longer. Every faster, stronger. You gotta be able to last. I'm trying to last the whole season, of course.
Right.
So just trying to build my whole body up from the legs to my upper body. Just get stronger. I feel like my weakest I gotta get right before I go out there.
So you just feel like you gotta get your explosion better.
Yeah.
And you're a three sport athlete. So we gotta give you some shine on the congratulations on your 4x1, man. And track this past year.
Yeah.
State champions. We're trying to do it again.
What?
Okay.
Of course. We got 3 people out the 4 coming back. We lost 1 senior. He's the second leg. I'm going to second leg now.
Okay.
So we got an alternate who's like he in my class too. Mm-hmm. So he'd be the first leg, but. Anybody will come fast, hey, we try to win, so whatever happens. But we try to run it back. I'm trying to have me 2 rings by the end of my career. So definitely looking forward to the track season a little bit. I'm kind of thinking about it because we got a good chance to win it again. Yeah. Just got to get faster. We already ran like a fastest time at our school, so ain't that much we really got to do but kind of replace our last senior. Okay. So you strike me also as a long jumper. Do you long jump? I don't, not no more. I long jump my 9th grade, 10th grade year. Last year I stopped for the 4x1. Okay. Long jump was before the 4x1 race, and I used to kill my legs, so I didn't want to put my 4x1 team at risk. Right. And my legs being tight because I'm jumping the whole time, so I had to cut that out. So it was all well. We won state, so obviously it was worth it. That makes sense. And I feel like all those different things that you do, like, as far as because you see a bunch of basketball players turn tight ends in the NFL, so that has to help your game as far as going for those jump balls. The track is, keeps your form right when you're running. So I feel like all those things have helped you to round into, the great athlete that you are. Exactly right. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly right. Okay. All right. So let's see. All right, Tyree. So another question, man. How do you feel about this NCAA pay for play for Florida, man, to take effect next year if it's passed? Does that change anything for you on the recruiting scale? Yeah, I feel like that'll change a lot, man. Be able to get money off of your image and likeness, something that hadn't been done in college was the past since it started. So I feel like that'll build a lot in everybody recruitment from my class and definitely down past my class. Yeah. But that's just, be able to get paid off of YouTube videos, because we can't even do that. We can't even make some of the YouTube videos and get paid. So you can't make money off anything, really. Oh, nothing. You can't even sign this. So I feel like signing stuff, that's easy money. Right. Endorsements, local. I could do local endorsement for the city of Jasper whenever I come back home. Get paid for it. Just like local stuff like that. I didn't even think about that. You can't even be like that. So exactly that's all. I like that would play a whole lot. Like they told us today, like y'all be able to get paid, like it gonna pass. A lot of things are changing. My recruitment probably like a lot of other people recruitment who stay in Florida, like we'll probably all stay. That's what I thought was so crazy when they first introduced it. It was like, what the heck? Is this real? Is this really gonna happen? And the NCAA is always saying, hey, we're gonna fight it. If this or that, and it's like, come on, man. If
well, you guys are making so much money off of these players, right?
And they don't want to get touched.
And they don't want you. They don't want y'all to get no bread other than what you're getting from the stipends for whatever you get in college, right?
They chalk it up to education.
Your meal plan.
They chalk it up to education.
Exactly. So,
Okay.
I mean, but they're getting money off of the game. They're making money off the games. They got broadcast deals, all this, that, and the third. So I feel like, that would be a great tool. And I also feel like it could kind of mix things up a bit. You know what I mean? Because you've heard of like, agents getting in the mix and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
With like LeBron James, like he had an agent before and all that.
In high school, but LeBron wasn't going to college. We all know.
True. That's true. So I guess what's to stop? So NCAA say, hey, if you guys pass this bill, everybody who's in the state of Florida who does something like that will be ineligible, right?
Yeah.
So what's to stop another brand from coming? You know what I mean? From being created for those players. You're not right. You're not technically
in college,
right? You're they see you as being an amateur athlete at that point. So I just feel like there's a lot more. I'm interested to see where it goes.
Yeah, me too.
Obviously, because you just think people who are coming from less fortunate circumstances, and they can help their family out right away to where you got to wait 3-4 years maybe, and then think about this. So these kids, boom, they good freshman year, good sophomore year, right? Get hurt your junior years, senior, whatever. God forbid, it happens.
It happens.
There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, right?
You're right.
But you get there, your freshman, your sophomore year, boom, you're banging. You got these endorsements. You got this. You can send something back to mom, grandma.
Exactly.
Everything changes.
Exactly.
So
it's a risk like reward type of thing. I don't feel like the NCAA ain't gonna do nothing to Florida like that because we got 3 major teams. Like we bring in so much talent, money. Like we one of the best states. We the best state in football. Like
right.
And Cali already started it. So you get Cali, us. We get Texas. Well, we need one more state. We get Texas. You're gonna take all 3 states out the NCAA. That's like
football,
nah, you're not gonna raw. Nah, it's a good team. Like you're not gonna do that. Yeah. That's money you losing. Like so you're gonna lose money because you don't want other people to make money. Like that's a little bad on them. Because then I think they just want money hungry. So I don't think they ain't gonna do that. So, but cause Florida already is following what Cali doing. Texas or somebody else gonna do it. Once they're gonna have to just make a rule for all of us. If not, Florida gonna be the first one to do it. I know that when it happens. So they supposed to be coming up with something. I think around December or November they probably have a meeting, whatever. But we don't push that envelope, so we're gonna see. Cause one way or another, it's in the law, so it's gonna happen.
Do you feel like a lot of since that's kind of come out, is there a lot of buzz around that in the recruiting community and all that? Have you started to hear those conversations amongst your guys who were in your class and below and whatever?
We talked about it, but they say the bill won't go in effect until like July. We're already signed by then, so it could be denied. So I don't want to base my decision kind of off that because it could be like bill not happening. Everything to stay regular. Right. So it's like the 2021 class. That's like class and them after that. Those one that best the benefits after that. We kind of guessing. We go off of that. Yeah. But like in my situation, like I'm gonna go where I'm gonna play at also. Cause I'm not gonna let money just be like my main factor. Right. But I know like they told us like beforehand, before we signed, like it's gonna happen. Then things might change. But I'm going off of what we got right now. Right. Well, that makes sense. Well, hey, we appreciate your input on that, man. And okay, so I think that about wraps it up, man. That wraps it up. We appreciate you coming through, and don't think we ain't been paying attention. Oh, we pay attention over here at the pull up, man. Gotcha. So we had to get you right with the That's we had spot right now. We had to get him right with the Zaxby's card, man. Might go there today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Spot. Go get right. Gotta get right on that. I don't want to play by Zaxby. That's the third spot. Hey. So, hey, man, we appreciate you coming through. No problem. Good luck at Virginia Tech if we don't see you before then. Yeah. And we'll definitely be keeping our eye on you. What's up? And we appreciate you, man. No problem. Appreciate you for having me. Awesome. All right. And that's a wrap.